Christmas is here, so it's time for you and your friends to play a Christmas one-shot, and here are 10 ideas of what to play. Welcome to Dice Anvil. I love Christmas. It's probably my favorite holiday of all time. And I love the idea of taking a break from your long campaign and playing a one-shot that is Christmas themed to get everyone in the holiday spirit. I'm going to give y'all 10 adventures in 3 different categories: horror, action, and lighthearted, so that you have plenty of options. And I got one more special one at the end, so make sure you stick around to see what that is. The first ones we're going to go over are the horror themed ones. The first one we got is Prey of Krampus. The players are children's siblings that have been naughty this year. As the snow falls softly on a quiet Christmas Eve, they will hear a rumbling in the night, but it's not Santa Claus. Krampus has arrived, and he is here to kill the players for being naughty. The parents have been put into a deep sleep, and the children must do anything they can to survive until dawn. Can you survive Christmas night, or will you become just another victim in a future scary story? I suggest that if you play this, you should set a timer of like 3 hours or so and say, this is how long you have until dawn, till Christmas morning. And during this entire time, Krampus is going to come after you. They can choose to go wherever they want. They can stay in the house, try to barricade it in. They can run out of the house, whatever they want, but they just gotta survive the night. I love that because it's simple, it's scary, and it's guaranteed to get your players freaked out and in the Christmas spirit. The next one is The Grinch's Lair. The Grinch has struck again, stealing all the gifts from your hometown Whoville. The players are Whos that will make the journey to Mount Crumpet and infiltrate his lair to reclaim the gifts. The Grinch's dungeon has a foul stench, dark corners, and traps set to kill any intruders. Can you restore holiday cheer to Whoville, or will you join the rest of the Whos rotting in the Grinch's lair? You can really amp up the Grinch to be this horrifying villain during this part, and when you're in his lair, describe it as a place that's extremely dangerous. You don't know where the Grinch is at all times. It's a dungeon crawl. It's a lot of fun to describe the Grinch being behind all these horrible things going on. The next one is Slayrick at Yeti's Pass. The players begin as Santa Claus, Mrs. Claus, or elves and are working together to deliver gifts to the children on Christmas night. While traveling, the sleigh malfunctions and crashes into a mountainside. The players survived, for now, as they try to repair the sleigh to continue bringing gifts to all the children in the world. They find one of the reindeer that wandered off, and it has been mauled to death in the woods. The players are being hunted by a Yeti. Will they survive the night and be able to restore Christmas to the world? This one sets up tension so well. You're desperately trying to repair this sleigh, knowing that there's something out there that you probably won't be able to kill, but it's definitely trying to kill you. This is the perfect one-shot to run because you got high stakes, you got an obvious threat, and you have an obvious objective. Fix the sleigh, get out of there. The next category of adventures that we have are action ones. These are combat-heavy adventures that take place in a Christmas theme. The first one we got is a Runaway Polar Express. The players have been granted a magical journey on the Polar Express. It seems too good to be true until they feel that something is wrong. Chaos ensues as they realize that the train has been hijacked by a group that has been on Santa's naughty list for years and want revenge. They set a course for the Polar Express to destroy Santa's workshop and all the innocent elves within it. The players must move from the back of the train to the front cart to stop the train and save Christmas. What mysteries will they find in each of the carts on the way? And who will they fight once they get there? This gives so much freedom to the GM. They can decide what magical things or crazy scenarios are going to be in each of the carts that the players move through. They could be jam-packed with action or wacky scenarios. It just makes total sense. In my video I made about one-shots, by the way, go check that out, I talk about how a train is actually the perfect scenario for a one-shot because you have a clear objective and you're guaranteed to go through certain sequences along the way. And the Polar Express is just waiting to be using this, so give that a shot. The next one we have is Die Hard is a Christmas movie. I had to just let it be known. Let it be known. The players are adventurers that are visiting their good friends at a castle for a holiday festival. They are shown the Great Holiday Gemstone, which holds the power of Christmas magic that can only be accessed through ancient runes. During the party, a group of bloodthirsty pillagers invade the castle and hold the guests hostage. The players must stealthily thwart their plans before they crack the code of the magical runes that will unlock the power of Christmas. You're going to be fighting, you're going to be sneaking, you're going to be blowing things up in this adventure. And I love that you can take the concept of Die Hard, which by the way is a Christmas movie, and put a D&D-esque twist in it. You don't have to be in a building in the modern day. You can be in a castle and have swords and magic throughout it. The runes are basically replacing the codes that they're trying to get to break into the safe and get all the money. It's just a fun twist you can add to it. As a GM with this adventure, it's your responsibility to quote John McClane as much as possible. Have fun. The next Christmas adventure is Eternal Winter. Jack Frost has captured Santa Claus and has been feeding off his magical essence to plunge the earth into a never-ending winter. The players have been hired by a multinational government organization that has worked alongside Santa Claus for thousands of years. They must go and fight Jack Frost and his minions of snowmen to save Santa Claus, or the world will experience another ice age. Stakes are high. You're guaranteed to have fun killing all those snowmen, fighting the big boss, Jack Frost, which can be an ice-based wizard kind of guy. And his snowmen could be goons that you can take out pretty easily, have a lot of fun with. There's a lot of freedom here with what the players can really be. They can be these assassins in any way you kind of want. It can take place in any kind of setting, so this kind of supersedes what you would stereotypically think of as a Christmas movie. Have fun with it, be creative, and destroy some snowmen. Next up, we got the more lighthearted ones. Let's say you don't want something so heavy like horror or action. What if you just want a feel-good adventure to get all cozy up with your hot cocoa? Well, these three are for you. Not Home Alone. The players are thieves and they're planning the biggest and final job of their career. A mansion owned by a crazy scientist holds the most rare gem in the world. The players watch as the scientist leaves his house to enjoy the holiday away from his work. That's when the players strike. Little do they know that a genius henchman goblin has prepared for them and has set up traps throughout the entire mansion. A twist on the classic Home Alone, one of the best Christmas movies there are. I think it'd be more fun for the players to try to sneak into this house and avoid traps. Instead of Kevin McAlvin, we can just have a little goblin guy that's sneaky and trying to build all these things. That way the players know that they're not 100% in the wrong. I encourage you to utilize the players when coming up with these traps and to have some suspenseful moments on whether or not they'll get caught by them. The next Christmas adventure we have is Defending the Naughty List. It's Christmas Eve and the elves and Santa are finally done preparing for Christmas. They relax and celebrate, and before Santa retires to go to his quarters, he meets with the players, his most trusted elves, and he tells them to protect the naughty list. For every year, naughty children try to change their name from the naughty list to the nice list. Later that night, shadowy goblin-like creatures attempt to steal and change the list. These creatures are naughty children. They will stop at nothing to break down the players' defenses and get that gift that they do not deserve. This is funny because I'm imagining these like horrible snot-nosed children becoming these monsters in a way, desperately trying to get to that list. And the players will probably have a blast setting up these defenses and plans to stop these children, this horde of children, from getting that list. The next one is A Christmas Carol. Scrooge is the meanest and cruelest NPC in the town. His health points represent his jaded morality, and he receives damage when being shown the true spirit of Christmas. The players are the ghosts of Christmas past, present, and future. Will they be able to work together and get Scrooge to love Christmas once again? Or will they be defeated by the humbugs, the creatures that are trying to thwart their plans? I imagine humbugs as these insect creatures that are literally trying to attack and stop the players from doing what they need to do. It just adds some more conflict and some duality to Scrooge's situation. And I also love the idea of, instead of breaking down damage as like hurting the person, you're breaking down his walls, his jaded morality, his hatred for Christmas, and eventually defeating him is actually getting him to appreciate it once again. All right, the last one. This is one that I played myself and I had a blast doing it. Kevin McAlvin, John McClane, Jack Frost, Buddy the Elf. Each player will be an iconic character from a Christmas movie and wake up in the middle of Whoville. It's revealed that they were brought here by an elf that needs their help. Soon after they wake up, the Whos start to deteriorate and become zombified versions of what they were. It is later revealed to the players that this is the Grinch's doing. The Grinch has decided to not just steal the gifts, but attack Christmas at its core and take down Santa Claus, thus corrupting the place that is fueled by Christmas spirit, Whoville. The players will fight zombies and get to the Grinch to stop him so that the world can be brought back to balance, filled with Christmas spirit. I played this one a couple years ago, and let me tell you, it was it started off very creepy and it got very fun. It was so much fun to roleplay as these iconic characters and see how they interacted with each other. It was the definition of cranking the fun meter to 11 when it comes to a Christmas one-shot. And the thing about one-shots is you should try to crank it up to 11 every now and then. So if you want to play as these crazy characters and trying to do this impossible task, that might be the one for you. There you go. Those are all the Christmas adventures I have prepared for you guys this season to use. And make sure you play some of them. If you liked any of them, please like this video. And I forgot something. 1 second. Just wait there. I got something for you. Just a little something. I figured we're going to do our exchange now. So here you go. And oh, you didn't get me anything? No, that's fine. That's fine. You can just subscribe instead. That'd be fine. That's really all I wanted, so that works out. But seriously, if you do like this content, please subscribe, and I appreciate y'all very much. Have a Merry Christmas, or else.